Who that? What's up, everybody? We are the Muddy Magnolias, and you guys are about to take a journey with us all day. We are so excited. You guys stay tuned
for the journey of the Muddy Magnolias. Well, I fell in love with music, I think by watching my mother, for sure. Since I was a child, all of my memories are my mother playing the piano. She had a baby grand piano that she kept in our little formal living area. And when I was a kid, we would all sit around the piano, listen to my mom play the piano, wake up in the morning and she'd be banging on the piano. You know,
sounds just like
my mother, I know.
I started singing before I even knew what love was or what music was. I started singing at 3 years old. My babysitter discovered that I sung anything that was on the radio. So my mom, in her fashion, went out and bought me a microphone and an amp and a mic stand, and she set it up in our living room. And she just started, she knew that I repeated things, so she would say, sing this.
I had been living in the Mississippi Delta for, I guess, 6 or 7 years. I'm so bad with dates and how many years.
She could have been living there for 2 years.
2 years, and I'd say 10, and then she'd say, hey, that's not right. But no, it was probably about 6 or 7 years, and I was working as a photographer there. That was my first career out of college, and I was married to a farmer, still am. And we lived on the Mississippi River, and just the rural life in the extreme, in the heart of the birthplace of America's music. And while I was there, I gifted someone a picture of an old rundown juke joint piano, and he put it on his desk, and Jesse walked into his office 3 weeks later and saw that photograph and said, I want to meet the person that took that picture. 1, 2,
3, 4.
Skip him.
5, 6,
7.
Aw, snap! Big booty, big booty, big booty, big booty, big booty. Big booty number 1, number 1, number 3.
Number 3, number 2.
Number 2, number 1.
Number 1, number 4.
Number 4, number 5.
But she's not 5.
Oh, you're
I'm 5.
Yes!
When people ask us how to sum up the music we make, I always let Jesse answer that.
When we went to make this album, being a newly formed duo, it was really fun because we got to play and experiment with just all of that. So in any given song, you may hear a little subtle or very overt influence coming out of, you know, anything from the groove to the lyrics or the like syncopation or anything. So we get to have a lot of fun because just how much space we have to experiment and create is really wide between the two of our influences. Ooh, there's something about you, baby. You set me loose and waking my spirit, baby. Good Lord have mercy, my heart's in a hurry. I gotta get my hand on you and love you till my levee breaks. Come meet me down where the sun goes, out where the roots run deep. Come lay me down like an angel caught in the devil's teeth.
So Muddy Magnolias was definitely a labor of love. I can say that Muddy came from a Muddy Waters record that me and Jesse, her boyfriend Jimmy, my husband Luke, we were all walking through a record store in Nashville, and my husband looking for the name of our band because we booked a show before we had the name of our band, and everyone was like, we have to print something on the flyer, and we were like, no, we don't know who we are yet.
Just call us Jesse and Callie.
Just call us Jesse and Callie. They were like, no, you need a name. And so my husband pulled up a Muddy Waters record, and we were like, Muddy. And then there was a guy in Nashville, Tennessee who suggested we be the Magnolias, and I liked it. And Jesse, I was like, yeah. And Jesse was like,
I'm not a Magnolia.
Jesse was like, no, I'm not. And everyone loved the name Magnolias. And so they were kind of putting pressure on us to be the Magnolias. And Jesse pulled me aside at 12 South Tap Room in Nashville and was like, I'm not a Magnolia. There has to be another word in front of that that's like gritty or something that like represents me too. And I was like, I totally feel you.
This must be tried on, like right now. I like this. Yeah.
Like this. Yeah, but like, and then I have this bolo necklace that I put down. I was driving down the road and I was like, Muddy Magnolias.
So
rooted in the blues.
Blues, rock and roll, soul, R&B, heavily gospel influence. And then we might play with hip hop with some of the rhythms. It's just naturally based on like things that we grew up listening to, you know.
I like when people come up to us and they're naming artists of the past that I wish would have collaborated together. I wish I had a Janis Joplin, Aretha Franklin collaboration record. Broken people walking around, yeah. She's been working. We hope you enjoyed every moment of what it looks like to be in our world for one day, 24 hours.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Mainly ugly.
We love